everyone, welcome back to a new video. It is very early in the morning. Well, it's actually 6:30, but I got up early because we're going away today, and by we, I mean my dad and I. We are going up north to the Centre Parks in the Lake District, and we're going to be there for a week. So I finished my packing this morning. I've got my suitcase there. I've also got these two bags here. It's really hard to know which way to point. These ones are just like, because Centre Parks is self-catered, so, I've got to bring like toilet roll and kitchen roll and washing up stuff with me. Yeah, and then I've also got just like my tech bags and stuff down here. But yeah, everything's packed. The last thing I need to pack is this phone that I'm filming on right now. So obviously I need to film before I can do that. But other than that, I am all ready to go. It is 6:36. My dad's meant to be here at 7, give or take 10 minutes. So yeah. And then we're just gonna head off, pretty much. We have quite a long drive. Google says it's gonna be about 4.5 hours, but it's a Friday, so the traffic going north from London is always terrible on a Friday, which is why we're leaving early. So that we can we're aiming to get past Nottingham before we stop for breakfast or brunch, I guess. And then hopefully everything from there should be all right, even though it's a Friday. So yeah, hopefully it should all go smoothly. We're planning to stop for breakfast at about 9 as soon as we get past Nottingham, and then we'll wing the rest of it. We can't check in until 4 because they've, added new COVID things, because they're doing like extra cleaning now, so it takes a little bit longer to actually get into the lodge, but we can check in at 12. So yeah, as long as we're not there any earlier than 12, which I don't think we will be, everything's fine. So yeah, I am just going to finish up the last few things, put shoes and coat on and stuff, and make sure I've turned everything off in the house that doesn't need to be on. I've actually turned off my PC for the first time in like a year or something. I occasionally restart it because it's having a hissy fit, but yeah, I've actually shut it down because I'm not going to be here for a week, so there's no point having it on. I've turned the heating off and everything, so I just need to triple check that I've done everything, and then we will be on our way. Morning everyone. So it is Saturday. I was gonna say Tuesday, because obviously I started this vlog yesterday. And I usually start vlogs on Monday, so yeah, a little bit confused, but no, it's Saturday. We're at Centre Parks. We're all the way up in Cumbria right now. It was like a 4-hour drive. We actually made really good time yesterday. We left at 7 because it was Friday. Traffic heading up from London is always always a problem, but we actually didn't hit any traffic at all, so we got here like literally just before 12. So yeah, we made really good time. And then we pretty much just spent the rest of the day wandering around. We had to go get some food because it's self-catered, and yeah, that was pretty much it. And then we just watched a Star Wars film, and that was the end of the day pretty much. We are going to be doing a whole Star Wars marathon while we're here, but we probably won't get to any today because we've got, well, we're going out today basically. So if you watch the vlogs, then you'll know that one of the reasons we came all the way up to Cumbria and the Lake District is that I really wanted to do some star photography, because the Lake District is the darkest place in England, so therefore it's the best for obviously taking photos of the night sky and stuff. And today looks like it's going to be the best day. Obviously we could wait it out, but then we might screw ourselves over. So although I'm pretty tired, my legs and feet are killing me. Just after a long car ride, and also we did quite a lot of walking yesterday, it's best to do it today, so I'm just going to take some painkillers and deal with it pretty much. But yeah, that's not until a little bit later because obviously we need to wait until it's dark for that. So we're thinking we're gonna leave here about 1:30 or 2, because we've got just over an hour drive to get to where we want to go. And we're gonna, you know, I'll take some landscape photos while I'm there. We'll wait for it to get dark and then I can do my star photography. I'm gonna be filming a whole separate video for that, so that will go up the coming Wednesday when you see this vlog. Yes. So when you see this, it'll be up in a couple of days. Scheduling videos is very complicated. So yeah, I will, pretty much all of that will be in that video. I'm really hoping I'll actually be able to get some footage because obviously it's going to be dark. So I'm not sure how well the phone will pick it up, but usually the phone tends to brighten videos. It tends to be fairly good at it. So as long as I've got some light source, even if it's just like, you know, the torch on my phone, it should be okay. But yeah, in terms of this vlog, for the meantime, we've just, well, what time is it? It's 8:30. Places really don't open until about 9, so there's no point in going out just yet. But basically we need to go out and get some more food because we just got a couple of basics yesterday, because, you know, we didn't really have any bags with us or anything. So yeah, we just got a couple of basics. We had bacon rolls for breakfast, which I love me a bacon roll. I always make my dad do them when we're away because I can't do them by myself, so I make him do them. So I'll probably make him get some more bacon and some more rolls so we can have those again. But yeah, we just need to go and get some food basically. So, you know, we're in no rush. You know, other than this star photography that I'm doing tonight, we have nothing else planned. It's literally, we're just gonna chill for a whole week. I have a spa trip booked on Thursday, but that's at the very end of the trip, so that's not for ages yet. And then the only other thing we got planned is that we're gonna do a Star Wars marathon, which is just as and when. So yeah, for now I'm going to get dressed, and I'm just made a complete mess. You can't really see it because I've angled the camera strategically, but trust me, it's a mess. So yeah, I need to get dressed basically and also sort out what I'm going to be bringing today when we go out later, and also sort out a bag for when we go shopping in a bit. So yeah, I need to do that. I'll bring you along shopping with us and I'll see you later, or possibly tomorrow, depending on how much of the photo shoot I include in this vlog. So it is Monday. No idea when I last talked to you. I was absolutely shattered yesterday. I think I last talked to you on Saturday, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, on Saturday we went out and we did a photo shoot. It was great. It was a little bit hit and miss. We went out at about 1:32. We managed to get some landscape photos while the sun was setting. And then we had to wait for obviously the sun to set completely, because even though the sun sets at 4:10, it doesn't, you know, it's not actually fully dark until like an hour and a half later. But yeah, unfortunately, the cloud came over just as the sun set, which was very annoying. So I wasn't able to get any star photos where we were originally planning to. However, we drove back, and on the way we managed to find a clear section of sky, and I was able to get some star photos, which I'm really happy with. I also managed to get some of the moon, and yeah, I'm thrilled about that. I filmed the whole thing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get that much footage of me actually shooting the stars because it was pitch black. So if I tried to, like, I tried filming, I was able to film me talking a couple of times with like a red torch, but there was nothing I could do to do any time lapses or anything of me actually taking the photos, because, you know, if I'd put the camera down on like the hood of the car or something, it would have just been pitch black. You wouldn't have been able to see anything, because obviously I had to turn the torch off in order to take the photos. So yeah, unfortunately there was no B-roll for that, but you know, I think I talked to the camera quite a lot anyway, and you know, I got some B-roll of me shooting landscapes and stuff, and yeah, I am pretty happy with how the photos have turned out. I have not edited them yet. I may try and do that while I'm here. However, I obviously don't have my PC while I'm away. I have my laptop. However, my laptop is getting on. It's definitely a bit of an old man in terms of tech. I mean, it's still a good laptop. It still works fine. I mean, the battery's dead. I have to keep it plugged in all the time. But other than that, it works. It's a good laptop. But it's just a little bit temperamental sometimes. And, you know, especially when you're working with anything Adobe, it's a little bit shit when trying to work with Adobe on a laptop. I mean, I was going to try and edit that video on my laptop as well, but you know, then I've got to try and use my laptop and Premiere Pro at the same time, and Premiere Pro doesn't even work really on my massive homemade gaming PC, so yeah, Premiere Pro is just it's fine until it doesn't work, which is like 90% of the time. I mean, honestly, if I had £1 for every time Premiere Pro just didn't work for absolutely no reason, I would be rich, absolutely rich. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but hey. So after being out for several hours and walking quite a bit, I was absolutely shattered yesterday. I was just a zombie, pretty much. We watched some Star Wars films. We watched 4 so far, so the prequels and also Solo, A Star Wars Story, which is one of my favourites. A lot of people don't like that one, but like that is one of my favourites. It's amazing because it just brings everything together, and I don't understand why people don't like it. But yeah, we've been doing a Star Wars marathon, probably going to watch 1 or 2 more films today. And yeah, that is the only thing I did yesterday because I was extremely tired. So my dad has currently gone to the park market to get some food, and he's also going to see if he can find some nuts or squirrel food because we're up north, and up north in England there are red squirrels, which are quite rare because the grey squirrels just kill them pretty much. But in this particular area of England, and also in Centre Park specifically, they look after the red squirrels by, well, they just shoot the grey squirrels basically, but you know, that's the only way to make the red squirrels survive. And so obviously we don't get red squirrels down in the south, so we're going to try and lure some squirrels over with some nuts or some food or something. I don't know if I told this story before, but when we were in France a couple of years ago, we were actually at a Centre Parks, and my dad left some Pez out on the table. I don't know if you know what Pez are, but they're just little sugar capsules basically, and they come in these little things. I'll put a picture up on screen. But yeah, he left some Pez out on the table, and the door was open because it was middle of summer, so it was hot. And this squirrel, it kept like putting a foot in the door and then going back, and then putting a couple of feet in the door and then going back, until it got up the courage and it just nicked a couple of Pez. So I can't imagine how high that squirrel was, given that it's just pure sugar and, you know, it's like 10% of his body weight. But so yeah, hopefully, I mean, red squirrels don't tend to be quite as ballsy as grey squirrels are, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm hoping to lure some red squirrels over here so that I can take photos of them. And yeah, we might even get some other wildlife as well. I mean, obviously there's lots of pigeons. But yeah, we've seen quite a few cool animals. We saw a massive owl on our way back from the photo shoot on Saturday. I have no idea what kind of owl it was because, I mean, my mum's really into birds, so I told her about it, but it was pitch black. And when I say it was pitch black, I mean, it was like, I mean, Cumbria was the darkest place in England, right? So I knew it was going to be like this. But I mean, quite literally, when you turn the headlights off, you could not see your hand in front of your face. There was nothing. It was pitch black. If you looked over the hill down into the valley, it was just like the void. There was nothing. You know, it was the car, the road immediately in front of us, and then the void. And there was nothing in the void. And occasionally there'd be like 1 or 2 houses, and you just see this tiny little dot of light in the void. And that was it. That was all you could see. So needless to say, we could not see really any, you know, distinctive features on this owl, but it was an owl, a big one of some kind. And also, we saw a camel on the way up here. Yeah, a camel. You heard that right. which we drove past this like farm shop thing, and you know they had some sheep and they had some goats, had a couple of horses, you know, your normal farm stuff, and then they just had 3 camels in the field as well, which why? Because obviously camels are not native to England, unless I've missed something completely. They are not native to England, never have been, never will be. So they obviously imported them, and like, you know, it's the sort of thing you'd expect to more see in a zoo, not on a farm. So, and also they were huge, because I've never seen a camel in real life until that moment, and they are so much bigger than I thought they'd be. Like the smallest camel was about the same size of like the biggest Shire horse I've ever seen, which is saying something because they're big. So yeah, we saw 3 camels. They were just chilling in the field. I don't know why. There were 3 camels in the north of England. I don't know where they came from, why they were on a farm, because I mean, they don't really strike me as farm animals. I mean, I guess they're more farm animals than zoo animals, just not in England. In other parts of the world that they're actually native to, I guess they would be more of a farm animal than a zoo animal. But yeah, we saw camels, which was just a little bit weird, that's all. But yeah, other than the photo shoot, we've pretty much just been chilling. You know, we're on holiday, so why not? We're thinking of going in the pool this evening. Because of COVID, you actually have to book to go into the pool at the moment, but only, you know, in like daytime hours. So after 6 p.m, you no longer have to book. So we're gonna go at about 6 p.m, because I hate children, and there's a lot of children here, especially young children, because, you know, like school-age children are in school right now. So there's lots of little ones here, and I hate them. So we're gonna go at 6. So 1, that we don't have to book, and 2, hopefully the kiddies will have gone to bed at that point. But yeah, in the meantime, we are just gonna chill. I've been doing some Sudoku, because I'm really interested in like that. I've been doing some drawing. I brought my knitting with me, because again, I'm an old woman at heart, really, I guess. And yeah, we'll probably watch at least 1, maybe 2 more Star Wars movies. We might order Chinese again tonight, because we ordered Chinese takeaway last night and it was good. So might order some of that again. But we do have to book it, so we might have to fit it around the pool somewhere. But yeah, really no plans. We're just chilling. Gonna try and lure some squirrels at some point. If it doesn't work today, I'll try tomorrow. And yeah, we are just gonna chill. While I'm here though, I may as well show you the cabin though. So let's have a little house tour. So this is the front door. It's just a front door. That's outside. We're number 47. So yeah, we've got a little hallway here, which is, I mean, it's just a hallway, right? We do actually have a little toilet to the left here, which we have not used. And also we have a master light switch here, which really confused us when we first got here, because we didn't see it. So we walked around the whole house like flipping all the switches, and we were like, why are they not turning on? And then we found the master switch. But yeah, we have just a dining room here, which, you know, has my dad's stuff on it. This is the corner where we dump everything. We have a kitchen to the left, which is, you know, just a kitchen. Then we have the living room with a big old sofa, and our patio is out here. So this is where I'm going to try and lure some squirrels. It is a little bit miserable and rainy today, but yeah, you know what, it doesn't really matter. We also have a fire down here, which we have lit several times. And then pretty much the only things left is our bedrooms. So this one's mine, that's the bathroom, and my dad's room is through there. And yeah, that is pretty much the whole place. So it's not massive, but it's pretty cool. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Like I said, we're just gonna be chilling. Don't really know what else we're gonna do. You know, we don't really have any plans, because, you know, we're on holiday. So yeah, I'm now gonna go back to my Sudoku. Possibly get some drawing done, or maybe try and edit some photos or something. Wait for my dad to get back, and then we'll decide what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. So I don't know how much of that you actually saw, but I have finally managed to lure some squirrels. Well, one squirrel and a few birds. I don't think you can see that, but there is a bird there right now. The birds are incredibly skittish. Although saying that, he's now come very close, but you know, that's just my luck. I had no luck yesterday at all, absolutely nothing. Not a single bird, like not even a pigeon came yesterday. But we think, because yesterday was Monday, which is like switchover day. So we think probably all of the toing and froing and all the cars and everything probably scared them off. Whereas today's Tuesday, and therefore everyone's settled in and there's not quite as much of, you know, stuff going on, basically. So yeah, I managed to lure a squirrel over. He keeps coming back. I'm saying he. I don't know if it's a he or a she. It doesn't matter, it's a squirrel. And yeah, the birds keep coming back as well, but like I said, they are very skittish. Pretty much as soon as I move at all, they fly away. But the squirrel seems pretty happy. He did just stuff his face full of nuts though, so I'm not sure if he'll be coming back because he seems to have quite a few to go on. But yeah, I set up like a little banquet for them. I don't know if you can see just on the table there. Yeah, there's like a whole pile of nuts, and I have still like most of this bag full, so I'll probably take the rest home. See if I can lure some other squirrels at home or something. But yeah, it has been a success. I've gotten some good photos. I'm gonna chill here probably just for a little bit longer. I wanted to try and get the squirrel to come down here on the patio so I can get a close-up, but he doesn't seem to want to. I don't know whether I should clear the stuff off the table, maybe chuck it on the floor. In fact, I could probably do that. I could just swipe it onto the floor, couldn't I? So that it'll then encourage him to come on the patio rather than on the table or the railing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think the birds will come that close because they're very skittish, but the squirrel seems perfectly happy to come semi-close. He got right up to the door at one point. But yeah, the red squirrels definitely aren't as ballsy as the grey ones are down south. So yeah, I'm not sure. But I might try that. I'm just going to chill here for a little bit longer. My dad's gone out to the shop again. So I've got some more time to kill, and then we're going to watch another Star Wars. So I'll probably just sit here till he gets back, and then I'll call it a day. But yeah, either way, it has been a success. Morning. So I'm going to speak a little quietly because my dad is still asleep. But it is Friday, it is the last day of our holiday, and I need to pack up basically. But first, I wanted to recap the last couple of days. So as you saw, we went bowling on Wednesday, which was really fun. I really love bowling. My right arm is now all seized up and I can't really move my fingers, but it was fun, so it was worth it. My dad won the first game, I won the second, and then he won the third. But yeah, I love bowling, so that was well worth it. And also I got a slushie, and I love slushies, so I was very happy about that. And then went to the spa yesterday, which I wasn't able to film because, you know, we can't bring our phones in or anything, but yeah, that was excellent. They had a hydrotherapy pool, which I had all to myself for over an hour because I went for the earliest slot, and you know, a lot of people don't like getting up early, so yeah, I had pretty much the whole place to myself for ages. And yeah, and then I spent time in the pool, and then I just read my book, so that was cool. But yeah, other than the bowling and the spa, we pretty much just chilled. We finished our Star Wars marathon, which is, you know, pretty much the only other thing we set out to do. And yeah, now we need to head home. So we have to be out of here by 10. It's like 6:30 or something at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to pack up. My dad's not quite up yet. But before I do that, I wanted to show you the few things I bought from the shop, because I went to the shops after I'd been to the spa yesterday, and I bought a few things and I wanted to show you them. So the first thing I got was just this little pack of 4 notebooks. I use these kind of little notebooks a lot. I used them a lot in school because they were the perfect size to put in my blazer pocket. But yeah, I use them, I just bring them around. They fit in a bag really easily. And so I can, you know, write things down when I don't have my phone or whatever. So yeah, I got some little notebooks. They're really cute. There's 4 of them. And I assume they all have different animals on them. And then the other things I got were these tiny little Christmas decorations, which, oh my god, they're so cute. So I have this one, which is, I believe it's a fox, not a wolf. Yeah, I think it's a fox. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly what they're made from, but they look like wood, and yeah, it's just a little fox with some like flower detailing around it. And yeah, trust me, this is going straight on the Christmas tree when I get home. There's also a little hedgehog in the same style with the flowers and the, you know, the kind of gold brown aesthetic. And of course a squirrel, because I mean, it wouldn't be complete without a squirrel. So yeah, these are, you know, when I get home, top priority is to put these on the Christmas tree because they are adorable and I love them so much. So yeah, these are going straight on the Christmas tree the second I get home. So yeah, those are the little things. I'm kind of disappointed because they didn't have any magnets or postcards. I usually, whenever I go somewhere, I personally like to collect postcards. And I also like to, you know, send them because obviously I write to Charlie a lot, so excuse me, it's quite early, so I've still got my morning voice. Yeah, so I wanted to get some postcards because I like to collect postcards. And I also, my parents kind of collect magnets, so whenever I, you know, go somewhere, I just kind of keep an eye out for a cool magnet to get them. And they didn't have any magnets or postcards, which is like gift shop 101. So that's a little bit disappointing, but oh well. Perhaps I'll make my own postcard with the cool photos I took. So yeah, that is everything I got. So I now need to pack. You can just about see the mess that's on that bed. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get my suitcase out and start packing up all the clothes, and then I'll, you know, there's just like stuff everywhere. I need to sort out the kitchen stuff as well because that's all of my stuff as well. And yeah, but I kind of need to wait for my dad to get up to do that because obviously we still need to use some things. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it slow, pack up, and yeah, and then we'll head off pretty much. We were looking for somewhere to stop on the way home because, you know, I mean, by the time we leave, realistically, we could be back by lunchtime if we, you know, if there's no traffic and we make good time, which, I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up, but yeah, we might be back by lunchtime. But so yeah, we were looking for someone to go on the way home because you know, we got time. But honestly, there's just not really anything between here and home. We live kind of just above London. And yeah, there's nothing, you know, there's like Birmingham and Nottingham and stuff, but you know, Birmingham's a shithole, so we don't want to go there. And I've been to Nottingham a lot, and then yeah, there's just nothing on the way home. There is York that is slightly out of the way, but we could go there. So we were looking at that, but I mean, first of all, I don't know what the weather's like today. Oh, pitch black, so can't see yet. But yeah, I'm also pretty tired, so we might just head straight home, maybe stop at a service station or something, because I love service stations. I think they're so cool. I love them. So yeah, we'll see. We might stop in York, we might not, but either way, I'm gonna get packing now, and then we will head for home. And I am home. That was quite a long journey. We did not get the luck we did on the way up, where, I mean, we pretty much blazed up there in 4 hours. There was nothing in our way. However, we did not get so lucky on the way back down. We did get somewhat lucky because apparently the A1 and the M18 are now at a standstill, completely stationary. We were just at the head end of it. So we slowed down a little bit. There was a little bit of traffic, but we did not get stuck in the worst of it. So thank goodness for that. But yeah, I'm home now. As you can see, I've got a whole load of crap on the floor that I need to sort out. And yeah, I also need to like turn the heater back on and just like do some house stuff. So I am now going to end this vlog, and then I'm going to get to unpacking. I need to unpack the suitcase down here because there is no way I'm getting that thing upstairs. It is so heavy. I just need to take the weighted blanket out of it, and then I can get the rest of it upstairs. Because it's the weighted blanket that causes the problems. So yeah, I'm just going to unpack as best I can. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock, so we still made pretty good time. We lost about probably an hour and a half compared to, the journey up there in the first place. But yeah, we made pretty good time. We didn't end up stopping in York or anywhere because my dad's not feeling great, and honestly, neither am I. So we just skipped that and headed for home. And yeah, I am now home. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to unpack and just chill. I need to, transfer all the photos, all the footage from this vlog and everything. Just get everything sorted and, saved in multiple places so I don't lose anything. And, just sort things out, basically. So that's going to be the rest of my day. Probably do some stretching, maybe have a shower, normal things, and just chill. And then we'll get back to our regularly scheduled programming tomorrow. But yeah, for now, that is the end of this vlog. So I hope you enjoyed my holiday vlog. I know I didn't do a huge amount, but it's a holiday, that's the whole point. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching either way. Like it if you did, subscribe if you'd like to see more. That video of me, the behind the scenes of doing this star photography, will be going up on Wednesday, hopefully. I think it's this Wednesday, or maybe next Wednesday, I don't know. I've forgotten when I scheduled videos for, but in the next few days, there will be the behind the scenes of that star photo shoot, so keep a lookout for that. And there's also there's the decorating for Christmas video, and there's just loads of stuff coming. So just subscribe if you don't want to miss anything. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on Monday for a new vlog.